Let's talk about one of the realest black sitcoms of the 90s. Not the flashy ones or the big theme songs and goofy sidekicks. I'm talking about the show that felt like your uncle's living room. Real love, real struggle, and real Baltimore. The hit show Rock, it wasn't just a sitcom. It was live theater in your living room. It was working class black excellence with a trash route and a trumpet. It was August Wilson meets Friday Night Fox. And we don't talk about it enough. While folks were talking about who had the best fade or the biggest laugh track, Rock was out here giving us life lessons, live episodes, and some of the most slept on acting in TV history. Y'all ready to give this show its flowers? Let's go. Look, every time I heard that theme song, God bless the child who's got his own, it felt like Rock was throwing low-key shade at his brother Joey, because he was always living off of him, and if you watch the show, like, bruh, you got your trumpet, your dreams, but no rent money. He ain't pitching in for nothing. But that's the beauty of the show. It was funny, it was messy, and it was real. Rock didn't feel like TV when I watched as a child. It felt like real life, and even more so now that I'm an adult. But let's break it down on a deeper level. See, Rock was a sanitation worker, and the world, of course, judged him for it. And Clifton Powell's character, the drug dealer, mocked him to his face. That was an epic scene. Eleanor's mother lied to people and told them he was a doctor because she was ashamed of his profession. But Rock, he never let that shame stick to him. That's identity integrity right there. It's saying, my worth ain't for sale. My work might be dirty, but my name is clean. That's what made Rock powerful. He stood 10 toes down on who he was. And let me say this, Rock had that same fire that the Panthers had in the 70s. I'm not talking about leather jackets and media fear tactics. I'm talking about real work, feeding kids, protecting the block, holding corrupt systems accountable. Rock may not have carried that thing, but he carried a deep responsibility. He was protecting his people from the inside. When drugs started to affect his community, he didn't run. Nah, he stood tall. And that scene, when he confronted Clifton Powell's character, gave me chills. You come near my family again and I'll break your back. And I'ma lean on you until you're out of this community permanently. Like, Rock crashed out on this dude. Whew, that wasn't just a threat. It was a declaration of war on anything that would try to attack black families. That was Panther energy with a Baltimore accent. Charles Dutton did a masterful job playing Rock. But did y'all know this dude is a walking redemption arc? The actor who played Rock did time in prison for manslaughter in the 70s. And while inside, he discovered theater, August Wilson, Shakespeare, and drama that speaks to the soul. Y'all, he got out of prison and went to Yale School of Drama. Yes, Yale, and never looked back. And when he got the platform to do Rock, he made it mean something. Live episodes, hard topics, black actors with emotional complexity. He wasn't just acting, he was healing communities through storytelling. And let's not forget Rock and Eleanor, one of my favorite TV black couples. They argued, they laughed, they struggled, but they were a unit, a team. It wasn't performative, it wasn't picture perfect. It was love rooted in survival, respect, and partnership. Black love that didn't need an audience, just a kitchen table and a little grace. And this show was even a launch pad for some major talent like Clifton Powell and Tone Loc, a young Alexis Field. Even Jamie Foxx showed up on that mug. Such a variety of talent on that show. If you passed through Rock, you had range. Look, y'all, Rock didn't have the glitz of the Fresh Prince or the hype of Martin, but what it had was soul. It had substance. It had truth. It taught us that your job doesn't define your worth, that protecting your block makes you a leader, that love can be messy and beautiful, and that storytelling can heal generations. So if you slept on Rock or never saw it, go back and watch it. Not just with your eyes, but with your heart. Because this show, it was black art, black resistance, black love. Y'all know me, I am the nostalgia king, and sometimes the shows with the smallest spotlight leave the biggest legacy in our soul. Peace.